Joining me today on NYSE Floor Talk is Curtis Anderson. He is the founder and CEO at Nursa. Curtis, fantastic to have you here. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks, Judy, for having me.
Now, I want to start off by talking about the company. Tell me about Nursa and your mission.
Absolutely. Nursa is a healthcare marketplace platform that helps connect healthcare managers who have short-term shift needs, openings, with qualified nurses who can fill those needs. Sounds simple because it is. But historically, that hasn't always been the case. Historically, the model has looked a lot like an adult game of telephone. So a manager who has a need and a nurse that wants to fill that need are separated by a number of parties. As a platform, we compress all of those layers, that adult game of telephone, into a digital switchboard where we directly connect the nurse to the manager and create better working relationships.
Now, talk to me about how you're different from other companies in the healthcare staffing space.
Yeah, you bet. We get a chance as a team to talk to nurses and managers every day. And what we find is that we are differentiated in three key aspects. The first of those, Nursa is intended to make better transparent connections. As such, when a nurse goes to work to fill a shift need for a manager, if both parties are excited by that when they end, we allow them to freely connect and work together in a full-time capacity. That's different than industry, which will generally charge a really bulky hire away fee or a direct to hire fee. What that enables us to do is give both parties the privilege of being able to test drive a relationship before they make it firm. Great patient care is facilitated by great teams, and great teams are built on trust. And in that sense, Nursa helps to facilitate and accelerate the speed of trust that those teams get built in the name of patient care. The second aspect of differentiation that we hear about, as a nurse finishes a shift, we give them the choice of when they would like to be paid, including right now. And so same day pay or the ability to get paid quickly is a driving force for us with our nurse users. Third and finally, when you work with Nursa as a facility partner, you're going to be working with someone who is at least experiencing the same weather that you are today. The internet is a great connecting behemoth in the cloud, but underneath the surface of that is very local, very surface level relationships that drive better facilitation of the solution. As well, it allows us to create clinically focused teams. So if you're a manager, you're getting the background of years of experience of another CNO or another line manager to help who are on our team to help you facilitate the solutions you need.
Curtis, last year Nursa announced an $80 million Series B funding round. Mm-hmm. Tell me, how has that funding supported Nursa's growth?
You get the ability to be the best in the world at one thing at a time, and funding has allowed us to focus more deeply on perfecting the delivery of a per diem, a short-term need. When we signed the funding documents, as an example, we were facilitating shifts in just 12 states. Today, we've more than doubled that. Last week, we filled shifts in 35 states. So that geographic breadth is certainly a part of this. At the same time, we've gone from just under 70,000 profiles of nurses on the app to well over 230,000 today. So we're supporting a growing population of nurses who are seeking more flexible work and facilities who are seeking more flexible help. But that's really just the beginning of what it's done. As a company, we've been able to prove net income viability. In a year-over-year capacity, we're up more than 200%, and in a revenue retention capacity, we are well over 100% year-over-year as well. We're very excited about what comes next, because as you grow, you earn the opportunity to reshape how you think about strategically the future. There are several more states to go, and at the heart of our mission to get a nurse to the bedside of every patient in need is a better, never done construct. We We will continue to pursue the delivery of the best per diem platform and solution in the market across the country until we arrive.
Curtis, it's National Nurses Week. Tell me, how are you celebrating?
It is, Judy, and we're excited about the ways we're celebrating this year. One of the privileges that we get is to see, as we make these direct connections, we get to see into the personal lives and the personal stories of those that drive better patient care in America. We've been inspired as a team, and I have been inspired as I have listened to any number of stories across the platform. And so the way that we're celebrating this week is by turning our social channels and our website into a megaphone where we can share with the world these individuals who have inspired us. As by way of example, there are a couple of illustrations that I think are fantastic. We have not just an individual, but a group of individuals who have now filled hundreds of shifts without ever being a minute late or canceling. Incredible examples of reliability. We have single mothers and single fathers who are leading the way in helping to structure their schedule so they can acutely focus on their families and provide reliably. One individual who has just stuck with me over the last several weeks started using our product, started using Nursa on our 39th shift on the platform as a CNA. Over the last 4 years, that CNA has filled shifts and completed a 4-year BSN program, will graduate as a nurse in a few weeks, and will do so debt-free. I think these are just a handful. I don't want to spoil all of it, but a handful of the stories that lie ahead, and just our opportunity to express gratitude for the examples they are of just solid character.
Well, those are definitely great stories.
Oh, thank you.
And Curtis, it's been wonderful to talk with you. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk today.
Absolutely, you as well, Judy. Thank you.